Shalom, Israel. I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, BASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI, BASHAM, Rakah, Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders who teach and rule well at Great Millstone. And peace and salutations and peace and mercy to the prophets, the hopeful elect, the 144,000, and to the men and women of the 12 lost tribes of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. Shalom. Back with another lesson. I'll title this one The Decline of Buyers and Rising Cost. The decline of buyers and the rising cost. Call halal Yahawah BASHAM YAHAWAHSHI. Call halal Yamla Alahayanawa Yahawah BASHAM YAHAWAHSHI. And Salakia for the noise. This will be a quick hit. I was just, I was looking at the Atlantis, report, and this would spark the lesson, and they were showing, businesses, food, fast food, chains that, that are closing, that are on the brink of collapsing and shutting down. They some of these stores, these fast food restaurants have already, some of them already, shut down a handful of stores already. You see, and it also trickles down to even, your small businesses. Because we're in the time of Salakia. We're in the time of the post-pandemic. This is the time of the post-pandemic. You see, and you got the Pizza Huts, the Taco Bells, your Dunkin' Donuts, just to throw a few out there. There's a handful, more of businesses that are shutting down. You see, I think they said 23% of small businesses are pretty much closed down here in America, man, in Babylon. 23% of small businesses are shut down. They're closed. You see, but it ain't finna be too many more holidays, man. You Americans, your holiday time is coming to an end. Your celebrations, it's all coming to an end. You see? And then if you look over there, in Venezuela, Venezuela is they're the largest oil producer in the world. And look at them. They have the highest inflation rate in the whole world. It's a humanitarian crisis over there in Venezuela right now. I think they were saying like 27% of their residents have, running tap water. 27% of their residents have somewhat of runny, tap water. This is how bad it's been got, and the economy is just totally collapsed over there in Venezuela, man. And there's some other places too that are on, that they're, you know, they're in a humanitarian crisis right now. Ukraine is another one. But these are all previews on what's to come here in Babylon, America. Let me get to the scriptures, man. Let me get to the scriptures. I got two scriptures, and I'm gonna close out. Salakia for the noise. But we're gonna go to Ezekiel. Ezekiel 7 and 12. Ezekiel 7 and 12. And it reads, it says, the time is come. You see? The time is come. The day draweth near. What day is drawing near? The day draws near. Jacob's trouble. This is the time that we're entering. You know, it ain't too much more longer of going to your latest Drake concert, or going to see your oldies, the OJs, you know, or to your rock concert to see Led Zeppelin, or, you know, and then after the show, you know, going to a hard rock cafe restaurant, or, you know, your tourist spots. And, you know, these days are coming to an end. You know, there's a supply shortage right now in this place, Babylon. Breaking news could come at any point. And then you also have the famine brewing. You see, the famine is brewing. There's a famine coming. It says the time is come, the day draweth near. Let not the buyer rejoice. You see, let not the buyer rejoice. And, you know, your Black Fridays, your New Year's sell-a-thons, you know, businesses are, you know, a lot of businesses are they're struggling right now, man. A lot of small businesses too. Even major businesses are you know, because of the high costs right now. But it says let not the buyer rejoice. And you see the prices is going up. You go into these stores, you hear a lot of murmuring and a lot of complaining. I went into the store the other day, and the dude, he had to put back his ice cream because he couldn't afford it. He complained, and, you know, and that was for his kids. I heard him say it. Because what he bought is just too much. So he had to put back something, and he was mad. See? It says, let not the buyer rejoice, nor the seller mourn, for wrath is upon all the multitude thereof. The Lord's anger is upon this place, Babylon, America, man. Because they don't serve YAHAWAHSHI, YAHAWAHSHI. And ultimately, too, you've blasphemed the Lord and what they've done to his people, his chosen people, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. You see? It says, For wrath is upon all the multitude there. For wrath is upon all the multitude thereof. The Lord is angry, man, and He's visiting this place. You know, it's gonna get bad. It's gonna get real bad. You see, your president is sending billions of dollars over to Ukraine, and here it is, right here in his own backyard. It's collapsing. It says 13. It says, for the seller should not return to that which is sold, although they were yet alive. There's no going back. All these businesses they're going to end up closing. All of them. And even if they do, you know, kind of somewhat survive, because ultimately too, you know, here we are in post-pandemic. Yeah, and some of these businesses are still, they kind of fell all the way off, but they just are, you know, they can't return to what they were before. Like I was just reading, the lady, she owns a bookstore out there in San Francisco, but you know, the pandemic killed, it tore her business up, and she's had to lay off employees, and you know, and now here we are in July, and she's somewhat kind of picking up where she left off at, but she's had to make a lot of cuts. It just, things still ain't the same. It says, for the seller should not return to that which is sold, although they were yet alive. For the vision, see, for the vision is touching the whole multitude thereof, which shall not return, neither shall any strengthen himself in the iniquity of his life. You know, in your twisted lifestyle. Because, you know, this place is iniquity is sin upon sin. And a lot of these, you know, some of these businesses are corrupted. They're doing a lot of backdoor deals with Esau, and, you know, but the Lord is angry, man, and he you know, your businesses are going down the drain. All your fast food restaurants, Taco Bell, Subway, you know, people gotta make a choice at this point. Do I buy gas or do I get food? This thing is getting out of control. It says 14, it says, they have blown the trumpet even to make all ready, but none goeth to the battle. For my wrath is upon all the multitude thereof. And here it is, starting with the apostles. They've been at Great Millstone. They've been laboring, you know, for almost 40 years, man, blowing the trumpet. And look at what it's trickled down to the elders and bishops and prophets on down at Great Millstone. We're warning you day and night, Israel, on what's about to happen. The economy is about to collapse, and we're also going into a lockdown. These days, your days are numbered. And a lot of you Israelites, you despise these prophecies, man. The Lord is calling his army, the elect, man, to blow the trumpet and warn his people. I'll close out with this. It says 15. It says, the sword is without, and the pestilence and the famine within. See? The sword is without, and the pestilence and the famine within. There's going to be war outside of the city, and those in the city, you're going to die of famine and pestilence, man. Because this is what's going to happen here in these inner cities. You know, your San Franciscos, your Oakland, your Los Angeles, New Yorks, your Chicagos, Miamis, all these major cities, man. The famine and pestilence is about to be running rampant in the inner cities. Houston, Dallas. The Lord said, in this end time, all hands shall be feeble. Your knees shall be weak as water. It's some very difficult times coming. We're entering Jacob's trouble. It says, he that is in the field shall die by the sword, yeah, of war. It says, and he that is in the city, famine and pestilence shall devour him. Call on YAHAWAHSHI. So this, you know, this is what's on the way, man. The Lord is he's going to destroy America, man. And he's gonna from within, he's doing it. He's gonna tear down all this economy. You see all of America's allies are joining that BRICS. The dollar, American dollar, is on life support. These are the last few days of this place, man, of Babylon. See, so you know, more job layoffs are coming. Like the famine. I was just looking at something earlier too, how they were talking about the Mississippi River is drying up too, and a lot of, you know, what is it? Those boats, you know, they you know, going through the Mississippi River. You know, how do they plan to fix that? You know, how are they going to do that with these rivers and lakes and stuff drying up, and you're using, you know, different routes and stuff, and you got to, you know, go through water on these boats to deliver supplies and stuff. It's just a whole host of things that are going bad for this place, America, man. So, you know, it's just a quick hit, something that was on my spirit. This place is circling the drain, man. So, you know, continue to pray and watch, Israel. But I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, BASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI, BASHAM, Rakah, Quadash. Hopefully you're edified. I come back with another lesson. Shalom, Israel.